We have Stephen Weiss, Fast Money contributor and author of The $1 Billion Mistake. CNBC contributor Don Luskin of Trend Macro, and CNBC contributor Michael Farr, president of Farr, Miller and Washington. Hello, gentlemen.
Talk about a reserve currency going elsewhere, or silver being the reserve currency. It's crazy.
All right, Don Luskin, you heard Steve Weiss. I want to ask you, is it possible the dollar goes up, not down, and therefore the commodity trade, both the metals and the stocks, goes down?
Well, commodities are in a bull market because the world economy is in a bull market, recovering from the Great Recession, no question about that. And besides, it's not a dollar thing. Silver's at the highs it's at, for example, basically against all currencies. So, you can't just blame the dollar there. Now, in the very, very short term, I'll tell you, the commodity thing, which I've been a bull on for years and years and years, as you know. Gold 1,500, how long has that been my mantra? But it has the whiff of toppiness here. This Glencore IPO worries me. It always worries me when the smart people are selling and they want you to be the one who's buying. So maybe we get a little flattening out, maybe a pullback here. But I think all systems are go for commodities. I love what your other guest is saying about the dollar. And by the way, I aspire to make a $1 billion mistake someday. How do I do that?
He's going to teach you later on.
Okay.
John Luskin, if Team Obama comes out, as reported, we're going to hear from John Harwood with some details in just a minute, but I want to get your investment take. If there's real pro-growth, 26% corporate tax rate, would you buy or sell on that?
Oh, I'd be a total buyer on this. I mean, the whole secret of the second leg up in the bull market has been Obama being dragged kicking and screaming to the center like Bill Clinton was in the 90s. I mean, this thing is setting up to just be so beautiful. You know what's going to happen 2 years from now. We're going to have an all-Republican Senate, an all-Republican House, and probably we're still going to have Barack Obama. It's going to be a replay of the late 90s. It just doesn't get any better for markets than that. Buy them now.
Is therefore, real quick, is Washington more bullish than people think? The direction, not necessarily the specifics, not necessarily the, when are we going to get the hard ball?
Yes.
But is the direction moving in a pro-growth way?
Thank you for saying that. Direction is everything, because we are starting from such a miserable pit in Washington. Look, Larry, you know the first rule of holes? When you're in a hole, stop digging. In Washington, they've stopped digging. That's the direction, baby. It really is getting better.
Steve Weiss, what do we got?